Hi there, my magical star beings. This is Psychic Siren Tarot, and welcome to the channel. In today's reading, we're going to be taking a look at how their family views this connection. So please be aware that this is a general reading. Only take what resonates, leave the rest. Keep your person's energy in mind as well as their family. And take a look at all three piles and see which one you are most drawn to. So for pile number 1, we have the Amethyst Crystal and the Ethereal Visions Tarot. For pile number 2, we have Rose Quartz and the Mythos Tarot. And for pile number 3, we have Fluorite and the Muse Tarot. So I'm going to give you a few seconds to pick a pile. Pick whichever pile you're most drawn to, the one that is calling out to your soul the most, and that will be your pile for today. But of course, if you're drawn to more than one pile, always trust your intuition. Once you're done picking a pile, please find the timestamps for your pile in the description box below, and then I'll see you at your reading. Hi there, my pile number 1s. If you chose this Amethyst Crystal and the Ethereal Visions Tarot, then this is your reading. We're going to be taking a look at how this person's family views this connection that you're in. So please be aware that this is a general reading. Only take what resonates, leave the rest. Also, I'm going to be completely honest with everything I see. I'm not going to hold back, so keep that in mind. And yeah, like there's many of you watching, so don't take anything too seriously. Take it with a grain of salt. So spirit guides of pile number 1, spirit guides of pile number 1, may we tap into the person on their mind's family, please, and how their family views this connection, please. May we please look into how their family views this connection. So we have the Ace of Pentacles showing up first. How does their family view this connection? We have the King of Pentacles showing up again. Next, okay, we have the High Priestess. Interesting that the High Priestess is coming out and you chose Amethyst. I'm going to do this. Then we have the Eight of Wands. Then we have the Temperance card. How does their family view this connection? The person on their mind's family. We have the Star. How does their family view this connection? The King of Wands. The Queen of Swords. The Page of Swords. And last but not least, the Six of Pentacles. And at the back of the deck, we do have the King of Cups. So, my pile number 1s, let me just analyze these cards and I'll tell you exactly what I see here. Okay, so in terms of zodiac signs, I see here this could be your signs, their family signs, or this person on your mind sign. So I see Aquarius, Pisces, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, Sagittarius, Gemini, and Libra. In terms of this person's family and how they view you and the connection, with the High Priestess, I get that they're very discerning of who they trust at first in terms of your person's connections. So I don't know why that is, but they're very discerning at first. Because like when I first shuffled your tarot cards, before I even started your reading, before I even came to your reading, I just shuffled a little bit to get the energies of pile 1 in and clear the energies of the previous like reading that I did. And I kept seeing the Nine of Swords popping out, so I feel like they're very protective over whoever this is you're asking about, they're very protective over them and they just want the best for them. And I feel here, even with the angel wings here, even their past unloved ones or ancestors or angels on the other side are also very protective of this person. And of course, we're talking about family, so I may also be channeling some ancestors they have on their side that protect them, that are like guardian angels to them. And I quickly, like, my breath went like as if I wasn't supposed to be talking about that. So I don't know, maybe they don't want you to know. But I feel like with the high priestess, they've kind of like studied your vibe, studied your body language, not only the ancestors, but their actual family members that are living on Earth have kind of like studied your vibe, analyzed you a little bit with the high priestess, tried to read you like a book, discern you. But then they actually really trust you. After a while, they're actually like looking at you as if you're quite angelic in some way, as if you're really sweet and peaceful and innocent in some way. And with the star, this can indicate after a while they've came to an understanding that they can trust you, that they can have faith in the connection and trust within the connection. I feel like for most of you asking, this is still a new connection with the Ace of Pentacles, or you've met each other very recently or started becoming serious very recently. But for others of you, it's not like a recent connection, but there was an opportunity of some kind, either to meet their family recently or some kind of new beginning in your connection recently. I don't know what this is. I also heard a plane go by, so some of you could travel to each other or live at a distance in some way. Not for all, but some. So I just saw the number 555, so that represents change, the number 555. And I think their perspective of you has changed as they've gained more trust for you over time, especially if they've already physically met you. But if they haven't met you yet, they could have gained trust towards you based off what this person says about you. So I'm seeing this person actually talk about you in a very passionate way, and their family members can see that this person has a lot of deep feelings and emotions for you. And so because this person feels so deeply towards you, because this person feels so much passion and excitement whenever they speak about you, their family gets excited for them too. I heard, welcome to the family. I don't think you're at that point yet in your relationship or connection to be able to say that yet. But if you are, then take that as a sign that they see you as part of the family. But if you're not there yet, maybe I could be intuitively picking up on a future energy if things still go well in your connection. They're viewing this connection as quite innocent in some way with Temperance, where you sort of have an innocent type of love towards each other, either platonically or romantically. They really trust in you, they trust that the connection can grow, and they actually hope that the connection does grow into something more, does become more stable and serious and structured as time goes by, because they want the best for whoever this is you're asking about. And they're pretty excited to get to know you more. They're very curious about you with the Page of Swords. They may ask your person a lot of questions about you, like trying to get to know who you are, what your connection is like. They may even ask questions like, when are you seeing them again? How are things going? So they're very curious about the connection and they want to learn more about you, but also the connection. But I don't think they're at that point yet within the connection where they can fully have set opinions on you in the connection. It's more so just like trusting the vibes. And what you see is what you get. But they do want to give more time and attention to you and getting to know you. Even if you've gotten to know this person's family members, maybe they want to invite you in more. Like invite you for a dinner where you either meet them for the first time or invite you to a dinner where you get to know them more. So I do see them wanting to spend more time with you and being very curious towards you. So in terms of how they view this connection, I don't think they have much opinion on it because they don't have that much of like facts on you and who you are as a person and what this connection is like. But I do sense that they think that, like I said earlier, your person has a lot of passion and deep feelings towards you and excitement towards you. So they trust that they're going to make the right decisions in the connection. They think that you're also a good communicator with the Queen of Swords, or that you and this person have a strong mental connection, strong communication with each other, that you and this person just get each other and just click on another level. You and this person have this strong intuitive connection, and their ancestors actually really like you. I see them smiling and saying like, I really like them. So their ancestors really like you and actually also do give you guidance or protection sometimes when you need it the most. Their family views you and this connection as like very peaceful, very harmonic, beautiful, full of love, full of hope, desire, those types of things. So what else am I getting? I'm feeling a throat chakra energy in which they think that you may not fully show them who you are on the deeper level yet. Like you may have not come to that point yet in this connection where you can show their family your full on personality, which is understandable if you've already met their family members. Because, you know, you don't want to show every part of yourself to their family if it's still new and you're like, I hope you get what I mean, but it's like they sometimes think you want to say something to them or talk to them more, but you're not sure if you can say it. And there's something about them wanting to make you feel more welcome. So they think that you're very generous towards each other, 1111, and that you two give each other a lot of time and attention and affection. And like I said, that the connection's very harmonic and peaceful, and that you have those strong, talkative energies towards each other. They also think with the Ace of Pentacles, it either is quite new or it still has room to grow, but they do see the potential of it growing into something that is more stable and long lasting with the King of Pentacles. So now let's go ahead and take a look at your oracle cards. So in the last month, only 41% of my viewers have subscribed to my channel. So if you enjoy my videos so far and would like to stay up to date with what I post daily, hit the subscribe button to not miss out. Thank you to all my subscribers that have been supporting me since the beginning. Your support means the world to me. My goal is to reach 100k subscribers by the end of the year, and I can't do it without you. I will also be picking one random subscriber a week to give a free 30-minute reading too, so leave any comments on any of the videos of the week to enter. Okay, so we do have 3 major arcana cards within this tarot card spread. And so because of that, even if this connection is quite new, they do see you being an integral part of this person's life in some way, shape, or form, and they do see the potential within that. And if this is not a new connection, they can see it growing to that place where it's a part of your life where you don't leave ever. You know, like you may have this major effect on this person in some way where you're a major part of their life is basically what I'm trying to say. So we do have big picture thinking at the back of the deck, which matches what I said now. After shuffling, Pleiades energy, visionary, inspired ideas. So they do see a vision of you two still having that future you would want with this person in the future. And they do, like, they are very happy about the future possibilities between the two of you, very hopeful about the future possibilities. So let's see what oracle cards you have. Let's just make this straight. So the first card we have is called with soul gifts and training, it's time to step up. So I think this is their ancestors' energy, but also their family. We have Whale and orca elders with share your song, frequency of sound, diving deep. And then we have surrender to the sweetness, Venus energy, pleasure, joy, make love to life. So they think that you're very sweet, and they think that you two are very sweet together, and that you're lucky that you found each other, because it seems like you two really like each other and have a lot of passion towards each other and deep feelings and emotions. It's like they want to share more of themselves with you. They want you to share more of yourself with them and get deeper in the connection. And they also, again, think that you have that strong mental connection, that you guys can talk for hours and hours and hours and never get bored of each other. They think that you two have a very deep connection that they may not fully see, because, when we think of the ocean goes really deep. These are sea creatures here. And we may not always see everything that happens in the big depths of the ocean, but we know it's very deep. So that's kind of like how their family sees your connection. They know it's very deep, but they may not be able to see everything to them. It's kind of like a mystery, especially with the High Priestess here. It's a little bit of a mystery. With surrender to the sweetness, again, they find you very sweet. They find your connection sweet, and they think you two have a lot of love for each other. With Venus energy, Venus is the planet of love and beauty. They think you have a beautiful connection, and that it's only going to become more joyful if you two continue to put in effort towards a connection and treat each other good, speak sweetly to each other. You may have that going on, or you may be like very much speaking sweet to their family in some way. Okay, and then with cold soul gifts training, I'm getting the sense that this person's ancestors actually think that you have a strong intuition, that you have strong soul gifts, and they want you to open up to that more. But then with this card as well, I also sense that their family senses this deeper connection between the two of you, where it's not just like a surface level connection, it's deeper. And I feel like you and this person have this strong intuitive connection where you two just click on another level, where you two just get each other on another level. And so I think their family sees that dynamic going on there. I won't lie, they are a little bit worried, but not because of you or anything you do, but they're just worried of this person getting hurt in any way, but they're also just trying to trust and let them make their own decisions. I feel like I'm sensing the parents' energy, or like an older sibling for some of you. So spirit guides of pile number 2s. But I think when they look at you and your traits, they do trust you, so they're not as worried. They're not too worried as much as they would have been if it was another person. Let's see what cards you have. Your cards are just not staying in place, sorry. I'm a little bit of a perfectionist. Like, it's gonna bother me if I see them not straight. Okay. We have Apophyllite with Jupiter and Curiosity. Confirmation of what I said before. They're very curious as to who you are. They want to get to know the deeper sides of you. With Jupiter here, they think there's a lot of luck in the connection, as I said before. Or you two are very lucky that you have a connection like this. Jupiter is also not just the planet of luck, but also expansion and growth. And whatever Jupiter touches, it grows humongously, okay? So they think that your connection can grow in a very big way and can expand in a very big way. And they do see that growing and expanding from what they see so far and the vibes you two have. We have Spirit Quartz Chiron Healing, card 33. Okay, and then we have the Aquamarine with the water element and intuition. So again, intuition is coming up. The vibes don't lie. I don't know if this person's family is quite intuitive without realizing, or if they're spiritual or anything like that. But it's like we have so many pointers towards intuition. I mean, we have the High Priestess. You chose the Amethyst crystal, which, by the way, I was very drawn to for your pile. And then we have intuition. So it's like they're reading your energy and they really like the vibes that you two have going on. They really think with the water element, there is some kind of deeper connection here, more emotional connection here. They think that you two have this strong emotional bond that you may not always show to each other, but you guys can see that you have it for some of you. And with healing, I'm getting that maybe some of you are healing from something. Oh, and this is a message from their ancestors that they think that if you're healing from anything, they're helping you heal from this. They're supporting you as you heal. They're also helping this person support you and find the right words to tell you or give you exactly what you need in the moments that you need it. And if you are healing your connection to this person, in terms of communication, their ancestors are also supporting that. If their family knows about this, they could see that. They could like view it as you two are trying to have better communication together. If they have been, like with Mars at the back of the deck, any conflicts or anything like that, because Mars can represent war and aggression and anger. So I just say that's something they do see if they've seen it. But if not, that's their ancestors I'm picking up on. But not every message is going to resonate with every person. Mars can also just be very much like passion between the two of you. Lust, those types of things if this is a romantic connection. But the important thing here is with water, there's a lot of emotions. It's not just this. And with momentum at the back of the deck, they believe that the connection will build momentum and go further than what it is right now. So this is what I have for you, pile number 1. I really hope this reading resonated with you. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Hi there, my pile number 2s. If you chose this rose quartz crystal in the Mythos tarot, then this is your reading. We're going to be taking a look at how does their family view this connection for the person on your mind. So please be aware that this is a general reading. Only take what resonates, leave the rest. Also, I'm not going to hold back on anything I say. I'm going to be ultimately and completely truthful. So yeah, don't take anything personally if anything does come up. But also take it with a grain of salt because there's so many of you watching that not every detail will be accurate to your situation. Okay, so we're first going to take a look at your tarot cards and then we're going to take a look at your oracle cards after. So it's 2:22 on the clock as I'm speaking. Interesting. We have the 10 of Pentacles, which is a very good sign for your first card with the number 222. Let's just see what else we have. So Spirit Guides of pile 2, how does their family view this connection? Spirit Guides of pile number 2, how does their family view this connection? 5 of Swords. The Emperor. Justice. Page of Pentacles. So we have the King of Cups. We have the High Priestess. We have the Page of Swords. We have the Six of Pentacles. One last card. The Knight of Cups. Clarify the Five of Swords, please. I want to understand that card. We have the Hanged Man. Okay. And then we have the Nine of Wands at the back of the deck. Queen of Cups behind that. Eight of Swords behind that. And Two of Swords behind that. Okay, so I'm already getting some specific messages, but let me just analyze this and see what else we have here. So in terms of zodiac signs I see here, I see Pisces most prominently. Then I see Cancer and Scorpio, the other water signs. I see Aries, Libra, and then I see earth signs, which are Virgo, Capricorn, and Taurus. This could be your signs or the signs of the family members or the person you're asking about. By the way, if you were drawn to pile number one, I do suggest watching so. If not, it's okay. The reason I say so is because we have the King of Cups, the High Priestess, the Page of Swords. These are cards that came out in their reading from a different tarot deck, of course, but similar cards, which is making me think of maybe if some of you were drawn, then those messages could resonate as well. I do see a very specific scenario here, which may not resonate with everyone watching pile 2. So I just want to put that disclaimer out there in case, because I don't want you to take it personal when you hear this, because I don't think this is going to resonate with everyone. So I'm just going to say this. I don't think their family trusts you, pile number 2. For some of you, I'm getting a situation of an enemy, an ex-friend or an ex-lover, right? And there was some kind of big breakup between the two of you where this person was talking about you with very strong emotions, right? And I'm seeing them have their own duality where they're not perfect at all. It takes two to tango. But they may only be telling their side of the story. With justice here in the blindfold, they may not be telling the whole truth of everything that happened for their family members to see you clearly, right? And so I feel this person in this like scorpionic energy of like, like speaking about you in a very intense, passionate way, but from a place of anger. So I see that like in terms of ex-friends, ex-lovers, if you're asking about an ex-friend or ex-lover, they're definitely talking about you to their family in a very passionate way, but it comes through like almost like vengeance. Like I'm so angry at you, I'm gonna spill all the tea and like talk shit about you. Sorry, but I see that. And then I see another scenario here in which this could be a projection on their family side. So I was seeing Marilyn Monroe, right? And you know how Marilyn Monroe went through her life and she was very often made to be somebody she's not. She was often projected onto as if she was this dumb blonde just because of the way she looked and as if she was a sex symbol, which she was. But I think later on in her career, she wanted to be taken more seriously and not just seen as a sex symbol. And so maybe this person's family could just be judging you or projecting onto you and not seeing you truthfully with justice here and the blindfold. They're maybe not seeing you truthfully for all that you are, and they're maybe only seeing it from their own perspective with the hangman. Not that you would do anything to betray this person's trust, but they're kind of like giving their own projection on that. Or this could be a situation where their family is misreading the situation or viewing it from their own perspective with the hangman, because of course this could be like parents that are much older, that have seen everything in life, and we all have our own duality to us, and then sometimes our parents will see things in a friend or in a lover that we may not always see. We may not always see the truth of them because love is blind sometimes. But they may see through it immediately with the high priestess and read the vibes. It could be a thing of like, sometimes they're seeing a little trait within us that they don't fully trust, but then they like the other parts of our personality. So those are the scenarios I see here. Take what resonates with you, leave what doesn't. And if nothing resonates so far, then I would suggest maybe watching another pile that you're drawn to. So, in terms of what they think of you, there is that part of them that doesn't fully trust you, but they do have other thoughts and opinions on you other than that. With the High Priestess and the Page of Swords, I get that their family is very curious about you. They want to know more about you, want to give you more time to show you who you really are. It's not like they've fully made up their mind about you, is what I'm getting here. They're also just waiting to see what happens, especially if you relate to the part of projections or seeing something about you where we all have duality. We're not perfect as human beings, that you may not see in yourself and that your person may not see in you. So I guess just take it as it resonates, but especially for those people, they want to give you more time and effort and basically see where things go with you, because they are aware that they may be misreading the situation. Because they see you as very mysterious in some way with this Page of Swords card. We don't really fully see his face. And even her, she's blindfolded here. So it's like maybe some of you haven't met this person's family yet, or it's like a very mysterious feeling, especially like if this is an ex-friend or ex-lover where there's a sort of mystery to you and they don't see you and who you are and where your side of the story is. And if it's not like that, then they could have just not met you yet or only seen you a little where they don't fully know you yet. But I think with the 222 we saw in the beginning and the 10 of Pentacles here, they view the connection as, you two were meant to meet each other, it seems. It seems like you two have a strong bond. And it seems like you two have that type of bond that's going to last a long time with the 10 of Pentacles, or was lasting a long time if this is a past connection. And with the High Priestess, they're trying to read you, maybe not read your energy psychically, but they're trying to figure you out, study you a little bit, because they care for their family member, and it's out of a place of like wanting the best for them and being protective over them. But they do want to learn more about you, get to know you more, speak to you more, give more time and effort towards you. So they haven't fully closed off to you, but they do possibly see challenge ahead with the Nine of Wands, or they possibly do think this could lead to a challenge of some sort within your connection. But I just saw 10:10 on the clock, so they do think that this could renew itself, because 10:10 reminds me of like a new beginning, a renewal, a healing. So they do think this can heal. It's not like something where they've completely closed off to you. And as I say all this, I feel tingles in my crown chakra, so these are channeled messages for you. But for those that resonate with the ex-friend or ex-lover thing, it's like they're kind of a little bit mad at you for the things this person has said about you. And I feel like this person twisted the truth a little bit, where they can't fully see the full story, the full truth. It's like, that thing of like when you have so much passion towards another person and it's so intense, and so much feelings for a person where it's so intense, and then you feel so much anger towards them when it ends. I'm seeing a situation like that. So they may be venting to their family members about you, like spilling all the secrets, all the tea, which to me, if this is an ex-friend or ex-lover, I don't trust this person, as I'm looking at this from a non-biased point of view. But with the Queen of Cups and the King of Cups, they may actually think that you're very similar in ways where you may not fully realize it. But with the Eight of Swords here, I'm kind of getting, if this person's family members don't trust you because of a specific trait you have, or a specific trait they've seen or assume you have, maybe they think that you don't know that you're making these decisions out of this place with Eight of Swords and Two of Swords. So you're not fully aware of this trait within yourselves, is what they're basically thinking, and that there is room for growth and improvement, where they are seeing it from more of a compassionate lens. And even if this person is shit talking you, like if this is an ex-friend or ex-lover, they're still seeing you in more of a non-biased way and compassionate way, but also trying to take their side, if that makes sense. Very confusing energies. Okay, but then with the Knight of Cups here, it seems like you two really have a soft spot for each other in your heart. It seems like you two give each other a lot of time and attention and generosity. And it seems like you two have a lot of room for improvement and growth. but also potential to make it through and find solutions to any challenges that they may potentially see. Like I said, they think that you two can, work things out and make good decisions together. They think that you can have honesty towards each other and genuinity, but they don't fully know you yet to be able to say that they fully trust you, if that makes sense. But let's say this was like an ex-friend, an ex-best friend, and their family did know you really well. Maybe they don't know the full side to the story where they do know you, but they're kind of curious as to what your side of the story is because it's mysterious, or an ex-lover or something like that. If they do know you well. And if they do know you well, then it could be that they just want to get to know you more over a span of years with the Ten of Pentacles, want to see where this goes before they fully make an opinion on this. Because I see them trying to not be biased or have any opinions on this, because it seems like you two do have love for each other with the Knight of Cups, if this is still in your life, and have a soft spot for each other, have hopeless romantic energies towards each other if this is a romantic situation. And it seems like there is potential for this to last a long time if this is something you want. Okay, and since you chose rose quartz, I do think they somewhat like you. And I do think they could like you more, or, even form a love for you if you were to get to know them more, if they were to see you more and get to know you more with Page of Pentacles and Page of Swords. So now we're going to take a look at your oracle cards. So in the last month, only 41% of my viewers have subscribed to my channel. So if you enjoy my videos so far and would like to stay up to date with what I post daily, hit the subscribe button to not miss out. Thank you to all my subscribers that have been supporting me since the beginning. I'm so grateful for you, and your support means the world to me. My goal is to reach 100k subscribers by the end of the year, and I can't do it without you. I will also be picking one random subscriber a week to give a free 30-minute reading to, so leave any comments on any of the videos of the week to enter. So Spirit Guides of Pile number 2s. Spirit Guides of Pile 2, what does their family think of the connection? How do they view the connection? We have double mission, light worker, starseed, serve the world by being you. Interesting, we have Inner Earth, you'll survive this, new solutions and beginnings. And then we have You're Not Alone, isolation, physical connection, community, as well as Star Brothers, protection, loyalty, safety, and trust. So at the back of the neck, we have the courageous peony with multifaceted, unique nature. Let yourself be seen. Okay, so their family does have certain questions about you. They want to see you more. They want you to open up more about the more unique sides of yourself so that they can see you more. They want you and your person to open up more about your connection to them and what that looks like, so that they can have more of an honest opinion on you. I do sense that if there was a falling out between the two of you, it's because they trust your person's side of the story, because of course they're family with them. Especially if I'm channeling parents here, of course they're going to trust them more, but they may not always be completely honest. That's a thing. But for those where it's like you're still with this person and everything's good with this person and nothing happened like that, then I guess they could want to trust you and open up to you more, but they first want to see you more and see who you are in your uniqueness more, and how the connection dynamic is in some way. And I guess if they're not fully trusting you, it's because they're protective over their family member. But they do want to trust you. They do want to believe that you're loyal and genuine towards your person. They're not completely like saying they don't trust you. But it may take some courage to fully trust. Okay, so if this is an ex-friend or ex-lover, I feel like I'm hearing that song by Donkey where he's like, I'm all alone, there's no one here beside me. in Shrek. And so they actually sense that your person is trying to act tough and strong, like they're okay and that they're not lonely without you. But they can actually see that this person misses you. They do see the truth of that. And they're not also, even if this is an ex-friend or ex-lover, they're also not completely like believing the story fully because they don't know if you're going to get back together. And it's like, they don't want to get involved in anything that's not theirs to get involved in, if that makes sense. And so they're kind of like just trying to stay out of it, if that makes sense, because it's not their place. But I think with double mission, even if this is a past connection, they believe that you served some kind of purpose in their life, that you did help them in some way by just being you. And even if this person cannot see it, they see it. They do see potential of you two resolving something and having a new beginning together, but that's up to your person as well. And they may think that your person is a little bit scared to actually, try something, try reconciliate with you. But if this is somebody that's currently in your life, they do think that you can survive any challenge that comes up. Again, they're not fully closing off trust to you. They are open to, getting to know new sides of you that they haven't seen before. And they do believe that there is potential here for you to serve some kind of great purpose in each other's lives, and that maybe you two are meeting each other for a reason in some way. But also that you make this person feel less alone. Like you really keep this person company and they're happy about that. So let's get your last cards and then we're going to end off. So Spirit Guides of Pile 2. Spirit Guides of Pile 2. What they think of this connection. How their family members view this connection. The person on their mind's family members. Okay, so we have Apophyllite with Jupiter and Curiosity. So they're very curious towards you, as I said before. They don't fully know all the information on either the situation or you. We have Herkimer Diamond with Earth Star Chakra and Alignment. And we have Lapis Lazuli with Third Eye Chakra and Consciousness. We have Malachite with Uranus and Eudaimonia at the back of the deck. So I believe this person's family members do see you too, even if you have challenges right now that they may foresee, based off their own knowledge and consciousness from, I think I'm channeling their parents from their age and wisdom. They do see it working itself out and it coming back into alignment. Even if you've had fights or broken things off with this person, they do see that there is potential of you creating a healthy love to this person. So they don't want to have any ideas or make any decisions for your person. It's up to them to make a decision here based off what they want. And so I think with alignment here and the diamond, you know how the diamond is formed under pressure? They're not closed off to the idea of things working out in the end, and you two having the luck to work things out in some way. So this is what I have for you, pile number 2. I really hope this reading resonated with you. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Hi there, my pile number 3s. If you chose this fluorite crystal in the Muse Tarot, then this is your reading. We're going to be taking a look at how does their family view this connection. So please be aware that this is a general reading. Only take what resonates, leave the rest. I'm going to be completely honest with what I see here, but also take everything said with a grain of salt. Don't take anything personally because there are so many of you watching, so only if it resonates with you, then take the message. But we're going to start out with your tarot cards, and then after that, we'll get your oracle cards. So Spirit Guides of pile number 3s. Spirit Guides of pile number 3s. I see your cards already want to come out, so it's like this person's family is eager about you. Their energy is eager to tell you how they feel about you. This person's family. So Spirit Guides of pile 3. How does their family, this person's family on their mind, view the connection? How does this person's family view the connection? Oh my gosh. Okay, let's see how many cards you have. Oh gosh, we have the 7 of Swords. We have the 8 of Swords. Don't be intimidated by the cards. Let's just get all of them out so we can see. The Page of Cups. The 3 of Pentacles. The 5 of Cups. The Ace of Pentacles. The Empress in the reverse. The Knight of Pentacles. And the Knight of Swords reversed. I feel like that's all the cards I'm going to get. Okay, so I see the 6 of Cups is popping out. Along with the Sun and the World. So, I don't know. Are some of you asking about a past connection? Or this could be based off something from the past. So, we have the Hanged Muse at the back of the deck in the reverse. Actually, very similar to pile 2 in a way. They had a similar message. Let me just organize your cards and tell you exactly what I see here. Okay, so there's a lot I see here, so just bear with me as I try to explain this. I see specific scenarios here. If you do not resonate with this, then I would suggest picking another pile, maybe pile 1 if you were drawn, or maybe not at all if nothing resonates with you, because I do see a specific situation here. So firstly, I saw 555, which does represent change. So their perception or view of you may change in the future. Okay, so firstly, I'm seeing a scenario of an absent mother with the Empress reverse, where this person maybe only has a father figure and or siblings. Or I'm seeing something about the mother is in this person's life, but I'm seeing a specific situation of an insecure, overbearing mother that is codependent on her son. For those asking about a man, I'm seeing a situation like that because I'm seeing that movie that plays with Jennifer Lopez in it with that mother-in-law. I just want to see what the movie's called. Oh, it's called Monster-in-Law. Or I see a situation where it's not like this, but this family is very insecure and codependent on whoever it is you're asking about, where they can be a little bit overbearing with the Empress reverse. And it's almost like they're viewing you as if you are taking time away from them. I heard victim. So for some of you, this person's family could very much be in that victim mindset. And to be honest, I don't really like this person's family energy very much, or whoever I'm channeling. I am seeing siblings here or something come up with a 3 of Pentacles for some of you, which I do feel like the siblings energy could be okay. But something either about the mother figure or the father figure, like being very insecure and jealous and like almost viewing it as if you're taking time away from them, spending with them. It's kind of like, you know, when a parent gets very codependent on a child and they don't allow them to grow up and make their own decisions, and they invest all their life into that person that they do not have an identity outside of that. That's kind of what I'm getting here as an example of the energy. And so I feel like whatever this is something like that if you're still with this person. But for others of you, I see a past energy, a past connection that was once happy, that was once fulfilling, that ended. And so this family is viewing you in a specific way because of that. So take it as it resonates. Either this family's energy is very weird, or this family views you in this specific way because of this past connection that was once happy and fulfilling but ended. So with the Seven of Swords, that was your first card that came out. I'm getting that this family does not trust you. If I'm going to be honest, completely blunt, like this person's family does not trust you, but I'm kind of getting like they secretly dislike you, but they don't show it with the Eight of Swords. And that's just really weird to me because, okay, like let's say I had a child and my child was dating somebody or friends with somebody. Okay, you know, you may have your own opinions of them, but you want your child to be happy, don't you? So I think I'm picking up on more parental energy. But it could also be sibling energy, I don't know. But I'm getting that they're seeing you as deceitful in some way or not trustworthy in some way with the Seven of Swords. And they feel a little bit stuck because they don't want to tell your person this. Or maybe they've told them, but they don't want to say it to your face. And with that eagerness, it was like they want to tell you that they feel some type of way towards you. I heard the word resentment, and I keep feeling energies come up within the throat chakra of a release that needs to happen. So I don't know, like either this family just does not like you, either because of their own insecurities or because of this being a past connection where maybe this person went and told them all these things about you that were not true, like you're deceitful, things like that, or like you did things behind their back. So there's a lot of like anger here, a lot of resentment, because even as I'm in this energy, I feel hot. I feel like I'm speaking with like that type of energy. For others of you, I see like a childhood bestie where this childhood bestie was like insecure and like jealous of you secretly, and then they talk shit about you to their family. Yeah, that's what I'm seeing here. Those are the scenarios I see. So if you do not resonate this, then I think pick another pile. But if nothing resonates, then oh well, sorry. But yeah, the Three of Pentacles, what am I getting from this? I think their siblings like you because Three of Pentacles opposite Page of Cups makes me think of siblings or cousins because these are like people they've been with in childhood. So this makes me think of siblings or cousins that actually like you with the heart here. They do like you, they do trust you, but then something about this person's parents, especially if this is like an ex-friend or ex-lover that you know you once were very happy with, because I'm seeing an image of two people holding hands, but then things just didn't work out in the best possible way. Okay, very confusing. I don't know why they have resentment towards you or feel some type of way towards you, but this is what I'm channeling here. Knight of Swords reverse, Hanged Man reverse. What cards are behind this? Nine of Swords, Two of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles reverse, Seven of Wands reversed, Eight of Cups. Okay, this could also be a parent that has had not the best or most stable connections. This could be like a parent or a family member that has trust issues due to their own past that they're maybe projecting onto their child. Like let's say they went through heartbreaks and pains in the past, and maybe they're projecting that their own trust issues onto this situation, if that makes sense. Especially if your person puts a lot of focus and attention on you. They may just be scared that this person becomes heartbroken just the same as they were, especially if you haven't given them any reason to distrust you or mistrust you. I don't know what word. Okay, we're gonna get your oracle cards in a second so I can get more understanding. I think I'm gonna look at these two cards in a bit. But since there's a missing space here where there's a missing card, I get the sense of missing information. They don't see the full picture either because of their own BS, or because of something this person told them, if this is like an ex-friend or ex-lover, or it's because of like their own projections that they don't see the full picture of you, where they haven't given you that chance to actually show yourself in that sense. In the last month, only 41% of my viewers have subscribed to my channel, so if you enjoy my videos so far and would like to stay up to date with what I post daily, hit the subscribe button to not miss out. Thank you to all my subscribers that have been supporting me since the beginning. Your support means the world to me and I love you so much. My goal is to reach 100k subscribers by the end of the year, and I can't do it without you. I will also be picking one random subscriber a week to give a free 30-minute reading to, so leave any comments on any of the videos of the week to enter. So the thing is, my pile number 3 is like, I don't want you to take this personally, because I feel like they're not seeing you from a clear perspective with the Hanged Muse reverse. They're either projecting onto you, or they're not seeing you clearly because of their own past, or because of this person's past. If they were hurt a lot and they're worried about this person being hurt and they're like overbearing, or this could be that they themselves have gone through this and so they're viewing you from the lens of pain instead of a true perspective of you. So I wouldn't take this personally if I were you. I just brush this off and shake it off, because I'm hearing that song Shake It Off by Taylor Swift, because this is clearly not true at all. They're clearly not seeing you in a true perspective. Keep in mind, the Hanged Muse is the Neptunian energy, right? The Hangman. And so when Neptune gets involved, Neptune can represent a planet of illusions, right? And so I see these people are viewing you from a place of their own illusions, or this person's illusions, where it's not fully the truth. They've made up the story in their mind that is not true, that you're gonna break this person's heart or hurt them emotionally, or that you're just not trustworthy at all. They may view the connection as if you like spend too much time together or are codependent on each other, but then I actually feel like they're codependent on them. Okay, karmic relationships, Orion energy, polarity, soul growth, conflict. So they may view your connection as if you two are always fighting, or as if you're always trying to create conflict with this person, as if you two are very different and it's unlikely that it would work. Even when they are truthful with themselves and not looking at this from a place of like just creating a sort of view on you or opinion of you or the connection without fully seeing everything first. If they were to truthfully look at it, they would see that you two actually have a lot of love for each other, but you see your codependency boundaries. Excuse me, I keep feeling like this throat chakra release, so they're not saying something to you, it's very clear. This is just really weird. I was expecting really nice messages for all 3 piles, but that didn't happen. Sorry, pile 3. We have Earth pulsing with Pulse of the Mother, slow down time in nature. This could very well be Mother energy, since we have the Empress and Pulse of the Mother. And if it is, she needs to slow down and really think clearly and not just think of this from this perspective. And then we have I Remember, the soul plan for the fated life versus the destiny life. So what I'm sensing from this card is take away every bottom word there, but I remember. They may be going based off their own memories of heartbreak and pain, and it may be out of a place of not wanting that for their child. So, yeah, as much as I like respect this person's family and have compassion towards this person, whoever this is that went through their own pain and heartbreak, maybe they had somebody that betrayed their trust, where they really loved that person and gave that person their all, and maybe they're sort of like against relationships right now themselves because they have not fully gotten over those trust issues because of their own karmic connections. And so I wouldn't take this personally if I were you. So Knight of Swords reverse is like they need to slow down and not come to a perspective of you too quickly. Because it's like, you know, when you judge too quickly, like, you know, when you watch an Instagram reel or TikTok and you don't watch the full thing quickly and then you go and type out your message out of anger, but then the person says something and then you're like, oh, okay. It's like we need to pull back a little bit and be a little patient and see where things go instead of just making this assumption of the worst of all. Because sometimes we assume the worst because it's out of fear and out of like fear of this person getting hurt because they care about this person. So I do have compassion to whoever this is, but I don't know. I think they're also just projecting onto you. And if this is like an ex-friend or ex-lover and this person has spoken badly about you and has said things about you that are not true, like that you betrayed them or deceived them, it may be because of that. They may think that you're like unhealthy for each other, is what I'm hearing, if that resonates with you. So we have Aragonite, Fire Element, and Initiation at the back of the deck. So this is about the start of something new. Do you remember in the beginning of the reading how I said I see something about like a change of perspective of you? And then this card, back of the deck, we have all paths lead home. Turn your gaze within. So this may actually lead this family member to turning their gaze within and to try figure out why they feel this level of distrust towards you, especially if it was unwarranted, if you didn't do anything to deserve it. And they may have a new start of a new perspective with you with initiation here. I hear it may be based off their ego, based off how they were raised with the root chakra, how they were brought up, the things in their life that they don't feel secure with in their own relationships. So this is hematite, root chakra, and culmination. And remember, hematite is a crystal of protection, if I'm not mistaken. So it's like they're just trying to protect their family member from that same heartbreak and pain as said before. We have opal with north node and expansion. So I think they are open to seeing an expansion here, to seeing things change here, for your connection where you two can expand and grow together. And they are hoping that you prove them something different, that you prove to them that you are trustworthy, not that you need to, but that you just expand with this person and grow with this person in a way where, you know, that this family member or family members are kind of viewing it as, with the north node and fate here, if it is meant to be, it will be, and it will grow and expand to what it needs to be. Then we have turquoise with the earth element and perseverance. So this person's family members definitely think that even if you go through challenges, you can persevere through that. If you really slow down and think things through and make the right decisions, then maybe you're not so untrustworthy anyways, and maybe you can grow together. Then we have flower agate, throat chakra, and expression, and red jasper, Etman star, and conviction. See, the thing is, I feel like I'm more so channeling parents' energy. They think that they've lived life longer than us, which they have. To be fair, they have. They think that they've seen things much more than us and that they're much wiser, which they can be. But with the mirrors here, I definitely feel like they're projecting what they see in themselves or what has happened to them that they've seen in their own lives onto you, where I don't feel like this is a clear image of you. And with throat chakra expression, they're viewing your connection as if you two have a lot of communication together and you put a lot of focus on each other. I sense that for some of you, this is a new connection in your life where they don't fully know you yet, or This has been a connection that was in your life for a really long time, or is in your life for a really long time, with all this earth energy. I mean, we have the red jasper, which is connected to the root chakra. We have the root chakra, earth element, lots of earth cards. So there's a lot of earth energy in this pile. And for those where this is like somebody from your past that you're asking about, it may be that they view you this way because of the way this person is expressed to them, but they do see it as like, if this is meant to be, if this is fated, you will get through this and start over anew. But if it's not, then it won't happen. So sorry to give such a harsh message, pile number 3, but this is what I see here. I do hope this is gonna change soon. So yeah, please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you next time.